defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
I don't understand why my defense is on kickoff.
The end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot. It's incomplete.
Finger point and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars, and this ball was overthrown.
And this will be taken at the 13.
No.
Blocking there nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Here's Mon. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Damn it. Why did I throw that shit? Damn, why I throw that?
Up by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Why did I throw that?
Make it back-to-back weeks
Why
now
did I
with a
fucking
pick
throw
6
that?
for him. He had one of
Talk about
Why
being
did
in
I
the
throw
groove.
that?
What are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
Why did I
see
throw
it
that?
happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mon looks to throw on 1st down.
Oh. Play action, fucking
falls down incomplete. The Vikings at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they're back home after flying to and losing in London last weekend.
And you and I both know, always a tough travel week with all the distractions. And you'd love to have the week off afterward, but that's not the case here. At the very least, you know they're happy to be back in their own building. But that was certainly not a trip to remember.
2nd and 10, Mon. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Mon looks to throw.
Oh, seriously?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I know sometimes we can get through when we watch him make catches. As we just saw him get through there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
To him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Mon good to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Mon.
That was a bad throw.
5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Hell no.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer,
225.
they would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone. But in this situation,
let's go get it.
To take the
Right. I mean, you can get 50 more damn yards.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will a bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have we seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Ball at the 24 on a 2nd and 11. Motion man is Schwartz. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
What the fuck?
He's still on his feet.
Oh, boys. Are you kidding me?
Seattle. Anthony Schwartz, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Oh, my fucking.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Hey, bro, that shit just pissed me off. That fucking thing.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Jefferson going to go in motion right.
That's bullshit, bro.
Now to the shotgun. Flush to his right.
That's bullshit, bro. They wouldn't let him hike the ball. They let him go all the way across the field and cover that man.
Strong, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Devin Tompkins deep to return it. It's taken to the 26. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh, shit. Danielle Hunter, bro, I swear you just fucking trash, bro. What the fuck was that?
On 2nd and short.
What the hell was
Let's
that?
give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Yeah, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Come on, gang. Don't do me like that.
Lose yardage here. Now the Seahawks going to use the
Don't do me
first
like
of their
that, gang. I know
timeouts
y'all was
as they
trying.
get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 13. He'll look to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant.
Ooh, that pop.
They're not going to go quietly into this halftime. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10. They call that a punt of 54 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. On 1st and 10, here's Mon. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Mon.
I don't know why I do that again. I gotta stop. I know he's right there. I have to stop. I know he is playing there.
And on
I
that
know
one
he's
with
playing.
6 defensive backs, did he
If
need to be
motherfuckers
more
will catch the
careful
ball,
throwing the
you
football?
won't be
I
forcing
guess
this shit, though.
obviously
Catch the
hindsight
ball,
here.
I'm throwing it to you.
Hindsight, but even in foresight,
Fuck.
when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
I gotta stop throwing that right to him. I'm literally just throwing the ball to him.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Shit. 2 pick 6s. Oh.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, get up.
To break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Yeah.
One of the linemen side has got it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick here is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And try to atone for it here on this drive.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yep.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh, he didn't catch it. Oh. Yes,
So
sir.
far in this drive, they've done some good work.
Didn't
Some
catch it.
completions on
Yes.
1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Yeah, you just don't know how to turn it on.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
He's on. You gotta wait.
Good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
It's not plugged up.
You unplugged it.
I'll turn it back.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the other.
I just won't catch the fucking ball. I mean, oh, you're right. You're right. Why do you wash my mouth? You are correct. I am so sorry.
Second down. Here's Mond again.
Just can't. I'm sitting here forcing stuff because they're going to hold on to the ball.
And they are going to set up shop
killing me.
at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he
Now
wants.
this, I'm sorry about the field. I'm sorry, but I'm
You already saw extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect
doing
time
nothing
to
anyway.
interrupt the blitz. An excellent call.
The big loss on 1st down leads to a tricky 2nd down. 18 yards to go. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
We can't get no interception. None. Not one interception.
So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal here. From the left edge. This from 53 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Mond throwing on 2nd down. This is incomplete.
Team is just so
Another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll look to throw. He's going to find his quarterback. It's complete. And he gets us up to the 34 out of bounds there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Here's Mond. They're going for it.
Oh, my God, bro. They're killing me, man.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't.
They're killing me.
And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down. One back in the backfield.
Wow.
The carry. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to tough it up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Crazy.
Run there 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at the
Yes, he did get this.
Football, and if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will push one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. There he goes, left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody to run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
On 2nd down, Mond. Justin Jefferson. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 2nd down throw now for Mond. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Wicks.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the right.
Oh my God, bro. That's
and now the rookie's free.
Oh my God.
He may go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks are looking to make it 2 straight. As they
I'm just lost on how it's just so. But my team is just so stupid. Like, how are you not tackling? He right there. You just do a simple move over and you don't tackle him. 2 people. Oh my goodness, bro! Y'all got to make the computer a little better than that, or just a tad bit smarter than something. Like, what the hell? Just, it ain't no effort.
And they'll put up the
There's no, there was no nothing. There's just no effort right there. No fucking effort. Lost. I'm lost on
the Vikings now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Oh, well, they're going to drop the ball anyway. You know what I'm saying? I can't even nothing to do. Just dropping the ball anyway.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Wide open.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Drop it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works.
What the?
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Mond. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Got it. Black Ultra. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, break.
On the draw, it's Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So that last penalty making this third down much more manageable. Third down, 4 yards to go.
Yellow. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Yes, sir. That nigga made it. Yes. Yes.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 30.
Terrible.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Anthony Schwartz, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Yellow.
2nd and 10, Mon.
Oh.
And now here's an interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He finds his target, Allen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
On the set.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On first down, here's Mon.
Well, I seen that too.
Down by the Seahawk
I
defense.
seen it, but I couldn't do too
Well,
bad.
the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Mon. He finds his man complete. That's Ray. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Mon going to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10. Mon looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?